the title of this video, this is going to be a romantic style kind of makeup. It's very soft. The focus was supposed to be more the lip and the skin, but as per usual I always go too heavy on the eyes. So I promise I will do a more neutral kind of look as well. This is if you're going out for like a romantic meal or something like that, or on date night. Sorry it's been so long since I have uploaded a video. I intend to do my second part Christmas one, and I was really sick. I was out sick from work, and then I was out sick with my back. I was off on holidays as well, so I've only worked like 2 weeks, like since the middle of January. So I just wanted to relax and take some time off. I burnt the candle at both ends during December, so I just thought, you know what, like I'll just take some time off. But I'm back now, so I'll expect lots more videos from me to come. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. If you like it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give these videos a thumbs up. But yeah, I really hope you do enjoy this. If you have any suggestions for me, don't forget you can catch me over on Snapchat. You can come up below, or on Instagram as scullenmakeup is all my handles, and you'll find all my social media below as well. So if you want to see how to recreate this romantic look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and done my base. For my base you've seen that before, so all I used differently this time was NARS All Day Luminous Foundation. My skin's been getting quite oily recently, so I decided to use that, and it's working really well. I really like feeling the full coverage. Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, MAC Dirty Blonde Fluid Line Brow Gel Cream again in the brow, and I haven't contoured on blush or anything. So for my contour, I've been using recently the Sleek Light Contour Duo. I only ever use the dark if I'm really tanned, which I'm not right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my angled brush and just blend it gently into the contour. So next I'm going to pop on blush. I used to never ever wear blush, and then I just kind of felt like a pancake one day, and I was like, I have to wear it, so I actually do wear it every single day now. So for the blusher I'm going to use this Sleek again Trio. I think these Sleek palettes are really cool. They do these in a few colours. This is definitely by far my favourite. This colour in the centre is what I'm going to be using today, and it's called Gupper, I think it's called, and it's a really good dupe for the NARS Orgasm. And it's really intense as well, so I'll be using that. It's a nice kind of romantic shade. So next, moving on to eyes. I've already primed my eyes. I don't really use an eye primer anymore. I used to all the time, but it just doesn't work for me anymore. I just get a lot of reactions to different ones. So all I've done is when I've sculpted it underneath my brow, I always just pop it all over my lid now, blend it out with a fluffy brush, and then set again with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. So for the eye, I want this to be kind of like more focused on skin and lips. So I want it to be really soft and romantic, but I still do want a dramatic eye. So I'm going to start off it with is Cork by MAC, and this is a nice kind of shadow for brows or for base on the eye. So I'm going to start with that in the crease, and I'm using my 6SS brush from Inglot, and I'm just going to gently just blend that into the crease. And I'm taking that again as well on my brush, and I'm just going to go underneath the eye. Next, taking my Real Techniques brush and Corduroy by MAC, kind of like a darker kind of wineier brown. I'm going to take that out into the outer V and build it across the lid to probably a third of the way in. And I'm just going to sweep a little bit of it on the tip, just straight into the crease, missing the first portion of my eye. Like that. And again on the tip, straight underneath. Next I'm going to use a Crown Cosmetics brush. I'm not sure which one this is, but it's a very small tight bullet brush. And Embark by MAC. It's an even, oh my god, that brush is clean. It's an even darker version of Corduroy. And I'm just going to concentrate that on the outside, and again just underneath, as close to the lash line as I can. I'm going to do my 4SS brush again, and the first colour we went in with, which is Cork by MAC, and just re-blend up, because now I think our eye is a bit more dramatic. I always want to just go back in and reevaluate the situations. Nice. Next, I'm going to take the MAC Warm Neutrals palette, and I'm going to take this shade, which is called Honey Lust, And again, the same brush, I've just wiped it off. And I'm going to dip it into water. Tap off the excess. Now it's absolutely sopping wet right now. So I'm going to tap off a little bit of the excess and go in with it wet. You can pretty much go in with any shadow wet. Just once it's not extremely matte. Once it has a bit of metallic to it, you could pretty much go in with it wet. So I'm just going to apply that to the lid. And with your brush, kind of manipulate the product to being like a continuous line. So not blending it out. And then keep your eye kind of half closed because that can transfer while it's wet. So just wait for it to dry. So I'm going to take Embark again in our Real Techniques Fluffy brush. And I'm going to blend the edge with metallic to make it a little bit more seamless. So just wait for that to dry. They're pretty much dry now. Now with this look, I actually really did want to put on a wing liner, but I actually kind of prefer it without it. It looks really good, the definition in the eye. I'm just going to move on to my eyeliner, and I'm going to use my all-time fave. It's the Last Frontier Velvet Eyeliner by NARS. This is just so soft, it's so blendable, and Last Frontier is the shade which is like a very dark brown. Because black is just looking too much on my eyes recently. Okay, so for the lip, I'm going to use a colour that I don't normally wear at all. I'm very much a stripped down matte lip liner gal, and this one is called Salvation Velvet Lacquer. I have this actually probably about a year and I haven't even opened it yet. This is it here. It's by Makeup Revolution. I got it in Scotland last year before they were actually out here, but you can't get them now. These were only £1.50 I think, but it's just a lovely gorgeous magenta colour. So I'm just going to go in on that with a lip, and then I'm going to deepen the outside with Vino Lip Liner by MAC. And I actually really like the colour against my hair and stuff because I haven't worn this colour with blonde hair. But I think now that I've put this lip on, I want to add a tiny little pop of colour to the eye. So I'm going to take another crown brush in a bullet again and dip it into the water again and just dry it off slightly. And I'm going to take this lovely colour. It's called Stars and Rocket. It's very close to Cassiopeia, which I've used a few times by NARS as well. This is it here, but it comes out much differently on the eye. It's very holographic indeed. So I'm going to take some of that on the brush wet and pop it into the inner corner of my eye. It's just an absolutely stunning colour. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Love it. So as you can already tell, I have got lash extensions. So just make sure when you're doing your eye makeup, if you decide to get lash extensions, just keep brushing them throughout. Make sure you're not getting clumped. Mine are coming to the end of their life now. I have lost more than half at this point, so they were even more beautiful a while ago. But just make sure you keep brushing them every time you go near the eye. So I'm really happy with how this is so far. So definitely need some highlight. That is all that's missing. So I'm going to use my Accio brush by NARS. I love this brush for highlight. And then another brush, it says Style Master. I'm not actually sure where I got this. But this is a little bit more dense than this. So this is nice for like getting a lot of highlight all over, and this is nice for concentrating it in certain points. So to begin with my highlight, I'm going to use the one that came in the Sleek Duo. This is more like a champagne. I do go for more of like a champagne when I'm tan and then a lighter pink when I'm not tan. I'm going to be putting on Soft and Gentle after as well. So of course our trusty Soft and Gentle. This just is dreamy. It's just the nicest. Okay guys, so that is the tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. Don't forget you can catch me on all social medias, and stay tuned for more videos. Hope you liked it. Bye!